Okay, good day. Hello, everybody. Oops, welcome back to yet another stream in Minecraft Sky Factory 5. Took a couple days off there, and I am back in it. Got some goals and some things to work on. Oh, I died a bunch. You can see all my death notes. I just noticed that. Um, I did get done one of the things I said I would, which was to level up the Elder Guardian data model. It was I died like 3 or 4 times getting it to basic, but I managed to do so. So we got some goals and some things to work on. I'm making dirt currently. Dirt. I semi-automated it. I put a user, which feeds dirt into here from whatever I put into mulch. And then when it's done, it just spits it out and the item collector grabs it. So I was making dirt. We're going to need dirt. Because we're going to need dirt for a couple of things, for one thing. But then the other goal we have, let me show you I'll show it to you in a second. So, reactor. So, there was another update to Sky Factory 5, some changes, some improvements. Good. But there were also, I believe, some additions made to the achievement book. Because there were some things in here I don't remember seeing before. And so I thought that would be kind of cool to look at some of those and maybe focus. Occultism is on my short list of things that I want to get started in because there's some interesting things with it I'd like to do. Summon a demonic wife or husband. Some might say I already have one, but in the game it might be kind of cool to have one as well. Summon an Efreet. Summon the Wild Hunt. I don't remember seeing those. They may have already been there, but that's okay. Mastery. So I would like to do some of this stuff, right? Kill the stuff. Yes, all good. Age of Hoarding. We already did that. Where's the new ones? Age of Worlds. Look at it. Create a dimension full of potatoes. I don't know if that was in there. And if it was, I missed it, and I think that's awesome. So I want to make a potato dimension. Not sure if platform looks big enough. We'll get there for sure. Hello, Ezreal. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Cransel. How do you get the SCP dimension? I do not know. That's not something I've messed with yet, but it's on my list. Amer says, I'm suffering right now and can't play Sky Factory 5. Are you suffering because you can't play Sky Factory 5 or something else keeping you from playing Sky Factory 5, which is what is causing the suffering? And hello, Ina. Good day. Create a dimension of RGB blocks. These are creating dimensions. I got to figure out how to do that. Create Draconic stuff. I don't remember seeing the Draconic stuff in there, to be honest with you. And then there's a page for Hostile Neural Network, which again, I don't remember seeing this page, but we already had that. And the Wither prediction, we've already got that to create Nether Stars, so I checked those off. Server hosting servers are down. Well, you can always play a solo game in the meantime. Just throwing that out there. Get you some experience, some practice. Have your own solo game. Update the Chaos Guardian data model to self-aware. That's intriguing to me. But let's look at this page. Get all the hats. 90 hearts. I don't know how to get more hearts. Someone figured that out. Craft Infinity Wand. Perfect sushi roll. And culinary sandwich. Now, they had some sandwich stuff in Sky Factory 4, and I enjoyed messing with them, so I'm excited about it. But this one right here, fill an entire chunk with colorless dye blocks, that's going to take... So I don't even have a colorless dye seed, so we got to get a cloche going for that, so we can get that stuff going. And then we have the Age of Excess. And I feel like this is new. Fill the tier 8 Draconic Energy Matrix to blah, 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 blah. Fill an Infinity Tool to max charge and create a maximum size passively cooled reactor. 128 by 128, 192 blocks tall, which is the maximum without extension. And I want to do that. So to do that, I built a place for us to build it. Now, to give you an idea, there are 6 extra blocks on each side. The rest of this is how big the reactor is going to be. 128 by 128. This is actually 131 by 131, if I'm correct. If I remember. And then 192 high, which is even bigger. A reactor the size of the world. Or 2 worlds, it might seem. And I feel like, you know, nobody is crazy enough to actually do this. But I am. I am crazy enough to actually do that. And I feel that would be very excellent. So that is a goal. Now, are we going to get that done in 1 or 2 days? Probably not. We're going to have to increase production on several things. So primarily, let's talk about what we're going to need. Right? That's a big part. We're going to work on other stuff too, like occultism and all that stuff. Not sophisticated. I meant bigger reactors. But we need to get some things going to build up stuff. So right off the bat, that's our 3 main things. I need iron, graphite, and uranium. And then I'm also using uranium, to run the reactor I already have. I'm going to need so many of those. Now, at the same time, even though it's that big, the amount of actual reactor fuel rods I use is still up to me. I could still build it that big and make it 5 in the middle like this. And then just have a whole bunch of empty space inside. Which I feel is going to be probably our best bet. Although I might extend this more than 5. I might make it like, see where it's like 3? I can make it like 10 and 10 kind of thing. So we've got some maybe. I don't know. But we're out to see. Because I always make it taller. I never make it wider. So I got to see how the cooling is going to work for that. But we're also going to need a lot of diamond. Because we want passively cooled. So I need a lot of diamond and or emerald for coolant blocks. So I feel like I may need to get some additional cloches going for those specific resources. Or the essences that provide me those specific resources. So that's some of what I've got to do. And then I got this dirt because I'm also going to start Botania. We're also going to start some Botania because there's a Botania achievements. And I have this horrible feeling that I'm going to try to get every achievement. In the book, at least. Every time I think I got a handle on them, it looks like they add more. So there could be more. Now, I say in the book, these ones probably 2, I guess. I'm trying to get all the hats and trophies and stuff. So we're probably going to do those 2. But yeah. So that's kind of some of the big term goals that I'm looking at right now. So I'm going to be adding more cloches and stuff. I'm not going to do a whole lot of that on camera just because you guys have already seen me build cloches. Watching me build cloches for an hour and wiring them all up to power and blah, 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 blah. Not sure that's going to be that exciting for you. But we're going to need so much stuff. Did you need that mystical agriculture dye farm that grows 3 enchantments for growing? Did you see it? I saw something in the chat. I unfortunately was not able to get into Discord much today. We were very busy at my job today. Okay, almost. Getting there. But I will check it out, I promise. I did not get a chance to look at a lot of it. I did move all of our hats over here because we are still trying to get all the hats. I did defeat the Guardian. So I've got Guardians popping off in there, so I'm getting sponges and prismarines and stuff. I am going to turn that off while I'm streaming because even though they're spawning in there and I'm way over here, occasionally I'm getting that anti-mining debuff when one of them spawns. So I just don't want to mess with that while I'm on the stream. You want to trust your reactor will work better if the fuel rods are separated by a graphite block. You can place the fuel... Yeah, I know it works like that for a nuclear craft reactor, but I've never seen anything with graphite in a bigger reactor. Nuclear craft reactors, definitely graphite makes a big difference, but they may here too as well. I honestly haven't looked into it that much, and I haven't built this big enough that I could do that even if I wanted to. You know what I mean? But yes, so somebody also asked about netherite. So what I'm doing for netherite is I'm making gilded blackstone. Here, I'll show you. This is how I'm farming netherite. It's not super fast, but it works. Basically, you get some blackstone. If you don't want to make blackstone because you just want to be lazy, which is what I did, you can just go to the nether. Let me show you what I did. I went to the nether, boop, And in the nether, I found one of these guys, right? Luckily, I spawned next to one. But they're all over the nether. If you can fly especially, you're good. And then you just farm all this. All this black stuff is blackstone. And you can find some of the gilded blackstone already, like this one right here. You can go and just farm the ones that are out and about and pick those up. But that's what you're trying to make is these. And you can use any of the blackstone because you can use a chisel and turn it into regular blackstone, which is how I got this. So then you take blackstone inside of a solidification chamber with 2 things of gold nuggets, and that turns it into gilded blackstone. Then you put a gilded blackstone in a crushing macerator, and it turns it into gold nuggets and sometimes netherite. I've got that coming up here. So you see all the gold nuggets and some netherite. And then I just use these gold nuggets to turn it back into more. Although I get more gold nuggets than I spend, I find. So put that away. What are you using for flight? So I am using Supremium Armor with the flight augment. With the patch that came out today, or the update, they did put the flight augment back in. It wasn't supposed to be gone, I don't think. But it is back in the JEI now, so you can see it. Yes. So that's what I'm using for flight. Supremium with the flight augment on the chest. So they did kind of fix that. So let's see. Right off the bat, we got bags to open. So I made a bunch of light blue bags because we needed light blue, and I've been making gray loot bags today as well, so we can try to get those achievements. But before we do, we need to find a specific red one. Cluck Shroom. So Cluck Shroom was broken before, and according to the patch notes, they fixed it so you get credit for it now. So we're gonna see if I do. Did I get credit for it? That's not what I'm looking for. Red. Okay, so I got credit for it now. Okay, so it must have retroed because I didn't get a pop-up. See, Cluck Shroom, Titan Gateway. So let me see if I can find a red Cluck Shroom. Salmon, Choo-Choo, Mushroom, Cluck Shroom. There it is. Okay, they fixed it. Oops. So that's fixed now. You can get that achievement. So we got those and we got hats. But let's first open up what we've got and see if we unlock any more achievements. Oh, I forgot to put more in here. We'll do light gray real quick. Then we'll do hats. Basically, I'm just opening them until I get an achievement. If I don't get an achievement, I'll make more. Ruh-roh. There we go. Gray Titan Gateway. So we got the Titan one. I don't think I have the regular gray one yet. I do not. I need a Vindicator still. Okay, I got 64 more. There it is. Alright, so we'll throw the rest away. Or in my storage. I'm not going to throw them away in case I need them later, but here's the gray ones. I'm going to need to make a bigger one. Going to need a bigger boat. Alright, so there's the gray ones. And I can throw that in there too. Let's see. And then I also have light blue, which we have not done. So see if we get the achievement for light blue. Alright, there's the Titan one. There it is. Alright, good sauce. So, I'm going to run out of room for these. I did. Okay, I'll have to go in here for now. Excellent. So that's another one done. Wondermous. We also have hats aplenty. Uncommon, rare, and epic. Let's see. By the way, it made A a lot easier. You can hook it up to your bookworm. Okay. I mean, I still don't want to use it, but that's cool. Probably have to make it eventually if I'm going to do all the achievements, though. You didn't wake your armor yet? No, I didn't need to. I'm not going to be honest, because my goal is to upgrade to Draconic armor. And then once I do, it will make the armor I'm wearing obsolete. Okay, hat time. Because we're trying to get the achievement for all the hats. So let's open up all the hats. See what we get. Any new hats in here? Double Take is a new one. Let me take the fish hat drops water in my eyes. I didn't notice that. That's actually kind of funny. What is this one? DQ lips. Oh, that's just unsettling. I look at Burger Head. Oh, Burger Head might be our hat of the day, guys. I don't see another one in there I like as much as Burger Head. Let me try Cyclops though. That's funny, but Burger Head, man, I have to say I like that. All right, let's put away any hats that are duplicates. One reason I moved them over here, so it's easier for me to tell which hats I have duplicates of. Oops, I forgot to try that one. Yeah, it went up in there. Okay, so now we got uncommon hats. Who knows? We may even find a hat better than Burger Hat. What do we got? Rock Eye, we've already seen. Oh, Mega Man! That's kind of cool. I think we've got most of the red. Big Crown doesn't look too bad. Top Hat, Top Hat. What's Mega Man look like? That's actually kind of cool. The Mega Man is close. Hey, Mr. Terry, what's going on, buddy? Do you still get flight with the other armor? Yes, Draconic gives flight automatically. Draconic armor gives flight automatically. I still think I like Burger Time, though. Burger Hat, I think, is our hat for today. Who knows, though? There could be better hats. I just haven't found them yet. And that's flies. Okay, that's gross, but I hadn't seen that one yet. All right, now we'll put these ones down here. All right, rare hats. No data model. What? Why did that? Oh, there's hats being put in here. I didn't realize. I forgot about that. That's a Super Saiyan one. Put that away. I had that in there. Okay, so what do we get? Diglett. Murdered. That's kind of cool. We didn't have that. Siren. What's Siren look like? Well, that's kind of cool. What is this? Camera Head. Oh, that's disgusting. Another murdered. Santa Claus. Bunny Hat. America. Okay, cool. Again, always looking for new hats. It's very important. Oops. What's this one? Okay, that goes in there. We're trying to get all the hats. Sky Factory 4 Supremium was the best armor. Oh, little bat wings. Now that's not too shabby. I do kind of like the little bat wings. Amalgoloch. Well, matches my armor, but it's not that attractive. Ghost Head, TV Head. Okay, and then Crab on Head. Okay, that's all right. So I like Burger and I like Bat Wings. Which one should I use? Community, what is our hat of the day? Is it Burger or Bat Wing? Help me decide. But yeah, Sky Factory 4 would have been Supremium armor because that was back when you didn't have to do all the stupid augment stuff. It just gave it to you. And that was awesome. But yes, Draconic does give flight as well, traditionally, unless they changed that, but I don't think so. So I've got that all lit up. We got Britannia downstairs. We've got things we can be doing. So lots of stuff. So again, I kind of semi-automated dirt. And the best part is this uses no power. I could have used another block to potentially pick it up, but the item collector was just easier. I have 2 more hats in my curios. Oh, the dragon skull. Okay, I've seen those. Thank you for pointing those out. I did not realize that those were in there. I had dragon head. I just didn't have the RGB version of it. Okay. So, things to work on. Is the chest plate. That is correct. They took away the rest of them, and now there's just the chest plate, which we were working on last episode. And we got the purple one. We were just working on making the, turning it into chaotic, but I ran out of netherite, which is why I was farming some netherite. I don't know if I have enough. We're going to see. Let's put that in there. Oh, which reminds me. Let's grab that. Throw that up in there. Check on power. Turn that back on. I'm going to leave that on for the stream. And let's see. So, let's go look at Draconic. Okay, so we are trying to make this guy. And all I was missing was the 4 netherite ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! Simple sauce. Oh, I already had 2 of them. I was just too short, it turns out. Excellent. Go! Injector tier too low. No, I didn't realize that. I can't even make it yet because my injector tier is too low. I forgot all about that step. crap doodle. Okay, well, we got to get at least one injector up this episode then. Because if we do, then I can always upgrade the other ones so you don't have to watch me do it all. Let me get a chest. Let's grab a chest I've got. We'll put all this stuff in it so I don't have to dig it out of storage later because we know that I need that, 4 of those, and that. All right, I'm going to go with Burger Time hat, I've decided. That head. Okay, so we got 2 extra netherite for later. And some more, potentially. I guess I could turn it all 6. Okay, cool. All right. So let's see, we need to take this up to the next level. Dun, dun, dun. That's my theme music. How's everybody's week going so far? Hopefully it's going adequate. All right, what do we need to make these guys? Ow! That's going to be painful. Awakened Draconium Block. Dragon Hearts. So I have no choice. I have to fight the End Dragon more times. I was going to do that today, and we just got so busy at work, I did not get a chance to. So we may have to put that part off until tomorrow. No mystical seed for netherite. There's no mystical seed for anything other than dye. They took all the mystical seeds out. That's correct. Okay, so we're going to have to wait on Draconic probably until tomorrow so I can go fight the dragon a few more times. Pooh! That puts a dampener on that because it's how many times? I can't remember. Is it 12 for dragon as well? Ender Dragon. Let's take a look. The Ender Dragon. Oh, I guess I could put it up there. Ender Dragon. I only need 4. Fortunately, I only need 4. So that's something. I gotta fight him 3 more times. Boo. Alright, well, we'll get there. Pretty good. Sky Factory alright, though I do think Sky Factory 4 is better. I would agree. Sky Factory 4, I think it's better. Now, I will say that one of the reasons I think it's better is I think that a lot of the mods in the pack have been nerfed and or somewhat ruined over the years as they've been updated and improved, and most of the improvements were the opposite of improvements. Mystical Agriculture being a good example of that. I think Mystical Agriculture used to be better. Although, on the flip side, there are some mods that have improved, like Compact Machines. Modern Compact Machines is way better. You don't have to use those stupid orange square glowy things anymore. You just got to build it with netherite. I think Hostile Neural Networks is better than Deep Mob Learning. A lot more options. I like it a lot. So there are some upgrades. But a lot of mods got worse or more difficult for no reason other than to make them worse or more difficult. Sadly. Okay, so we can't work on that. Pooh. Let's see, what was on my list? So we have Sushi. I want to work on the Sushi. An Infinity Wand. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys, I did something today I don't normally do. Some of you guys are going to be proud of me or laugh. I had to build a building wand. Or construction wand. That was huge, and it was going to take forever. So I did have to... It already took forever to farm enough wood for the dang thing. I had trees going all day till right before the stream, but they were loud. But I did make one. And I used it to build that. And a little bit of the Britannia area downstairs. So I did make a wand, but an infinity wand... Infinity wand is an achievement. And I didn't... And Infinity Wand is super easy. I didn't make it yet because it was an achievement. There we go. I have an Infinity Wand. Was compact machines like blocks you can enter, it would give you a specific amount of space to work with? That's correct, yeah. So it'd be one square, but you went inside and it could be different sized inside. It was like its own little pocket dimension. You're correct. They're not in Sky Factory 5. I'm just using that as an example of a mod that got better over the years. Compact Claustrophobia. No, Compact Claustrophobia is a mod pack based on using compact machines. Compact machines themselves is the mod that makes that ability to be done. Do you prefer 3 or 4? 4. 4 is the best mod pack I've ever played. It's phenomenal. Okay. So I want to make a culinary station so we can look at some of the sushi stuff. And that should be easy to make, right? Yes. Culinary station. All right. Where can I put? I'm running out of space. We'll set that there for now. Culinary station. Ah, the good old culinary station. Hostile was better than deep mob learning. Hostile neural networks. So the old one was deep mob learning. The new one is hostile neural networks. The new version is better. This is better because there's way more data models. You use glass instead of clay, which in itself wasn't that big of a deal. But just the interactiveness of it. Now, granted, with deep mob learning, back in the day, you got, some people would say you got better rewards. But that's actually not the case. Deep mob learning itself did not give Supremium. Darkosto set that up when he made Sky Factory 4. So that's not a part of the original mod. That was something he did for that mod pack, which is why it doesn't happen in almost any other mod pack, even with deep mob learning. That was a side effect of, because it was separate. It was built to go into packs whether there was mystical agriculture or not. There was the fact that it was put in a pack with mystical agriculture that caused that to merge. That was a sync that Darkosto did. But they didn't do it in this one because they wanted it to be harder to get, which, with the new version of things and so on. Compact machines in Sky Factory. Most of my stuff in there. I did too, just to save space, but again, it also made automation a lot easier. All right, so I don't know anything about sushi. Both in-game and real life, because it's disgusting and I don't eat it. Now, some of you might disagree with me, and that's okay. You're wrong. But even if you weren't, sushi is disgusting. I don't know what I need to do with this sushi. So where is it at? Here we go. Create a perfect sushi roll. Now, I don't see one called a perfect sushi roll, unless I just missed it. Salmon cheese, tobiko, salmon. See, I don't see one called perfect sushi roll. Let me check again. See, when I put in perfect, see, so I guess it says perfect. Oh, maybe that. Oh, I see it down in there. Okay, I see. So I add those things, and it says perfect underneath. So any one of these will work. Okay, that's pretty easy then. You hard disagree, and that's okay. And that's the thing about people. You should never get mad at someone for disagreeing. I'm not mad at people for disagreeing. It's important that other people don't have the same opinions as me. For the very fact that in order for me to be right, somebody has to be wrong. So I appreciate you filling that void in this situation and allowing me to continue being right about sushi being discussion. So, everybody wins, right? Everybody's happy at the end of that conversation. It's wonderful the way that works out. I love it. Okay, so I need nori sheets. Nori sheets. Okay. I don't, and unfortunately, oh, here we go. Cucumber slices. All right. I guess we'll just make the first one. No, that sucks. Yeah, okay, we'll make it. They all suck. I'm going to make this pink thing. Tobiko, tuna, cucumber, California. 4 things I don't normally would have eaten. Okay, there we go. Pink thing. So I need, where are the nori sheets? Oh, it's backwards. Okay. So nori sheets. No, yes. Okay, so I need to make a multi-servo press. That should be easy enough. Let's make it. Okay, let's do that. Get in here. Multi-servo press. What do I have? Excellent. Nothing. I'll need to make 2 bronzes. Do I have bronzes? I do have bronzes. Wonderful. I'll need to make some Constantin. Okay, how do I make Constantin? Like that, it turns out. Wonderful. I didn't make enough, did I? I did not. Constantin. Oh, no. I've run out of components for my Constantin. to stack up now. There's some of those. Can I make 2 of these now? I can. What am I at? I just need middle thing. Middle thing. Multi-servo press. See? Way better than having to use the create option, right? I think everybody will agree with that as well. That's way easier than anything I would have had to make multi-things with stuff and poop and all that stuff. Okay. Now that we're there, I need... no, get out of here. Okay, I need dried kelp blocks, which is dried kelp, which is kelp. I'm getting there. Okay, here we go. Kelp. Excellent. So I need to dry this on a fire. I can do that. Get out of the way, dragon. Do I need 5 for each piece of armor? No, you only need 1. It only goes on the chest piece. You could automate Constantin with create. Yeah, but I mean, how much do I really need? I don't need to do that. Is this cooking? How do I know? There's no percentage. Hurry up and cook or burn, one or the other. It's taking longer than Ash did to me. Will you get out of my face? I'm gonna smack you. Can I smack him? Oh God, I did smack him. Didn't know that was an option. Sorry, little dude. Whoops. Accidents happen. You are welcome. I can guarantee you any sentence that starts with create or has those phrases in it is not something I'm probably going to be doing. I may have to do a couple to get achievements, but I'm going to do my best to avoid it as much as possible. But only because it's horrible. Nothing personal. Come on and kick. I need 9. 9. Okay. I guess I'll make 4 anyways because I'm there. All right, so that should be the last ones. And then I can take this block over there and put in this thing, and then it'll do its thing and give me the nori sheets. Come on. Come on. Cook faster. Get me up. Boy, watch a flowing time. I miss you. There we go. There we go. Okay. Got it. Is it working? Oh, I need a packing die. Oh, okay. We can make that, I'm sure. Maybe. I don't know. Packing die. That seems easy enough. Invar. I'll need some invar. Some invar. I'll need my hammer. Hammer. I'll go back to perfect so I've got it. So it was the invar. There we go. Get that in there. Make a couple of those. And then what was the other one I needed? I needed, what was the other component? It was Constantin again. 3, 4. I don't even think I need that many, but okay. No, it went back. I hate that. Perfect. Perfect. That, done. There we go. Oh, super fast, too. Delicious! We have nori sheets. First component down. Okay. And we go back to perfect. All right, so component number 1. Now I need cooked rice. So I need a rice cooker. Well, you know, that kind of makes sense when you think about it, right? Like and that looks relatively easy to make. Rice cooker. Furnace. Gold. Rice cooker. Do you need power? I don't think so. Okay, cool. We go back to perfect. You know what I should do? First of all, I can get rid of that. No, this and that. And go back to perfect. And let's just make that sushi roll over here so it's easier. All right, so I need rice, water, something combustible probably. Rice, water, and a combustible. I'm assuming some of this will work. Yeah. Water. Let me grab a bucket. Bucket. Okay, it's got that part. And now I need rice. How do you get rice? Rice. You probably grow it, right? From rice seeds. Yes, that makes sense. How does one get rice seeds? Oh, you make them with white and yellow. Well, that's easy enough. I'll make a few. Now, what do I cook that in? Multi-servo press. Oh, that's the thing where you're already using. Wonderful. Oh, I need a sack of rice. Oh, wait. How do I get a sack of rice? Oh, no, I need a photogenic insulator. I don't think I made one of those yet. Okay. Excellent. A new machine. I'm okay with that. Photogenic insulator. Okay. How do we make that? Again, not too bad. No. Lumium. Lumium. Man, I haven't seen lumium in forever. There we go. And one of these guys. Oh, I need another one of these guys. I need one of these guys. And I'm out of dirt. Of course I am. I need to get more dirt production going. What do I have that I can spare? I'll grab some worms, some apples. Those are spareable. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? There we go. Yes, we hit 27,000 subs. Thank you very much, Justin. I actually forgot to mention that. Yes, we hit 27,000 subscribers this morning. I woke up to 27,001. So thank you, everybody, for helping me get the channel to where it is. That's pretty awesome, to be honest with you, to just have those opportunities. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Photogenic insula, whatever it is. Let's see. Do you ever say 27? I really want to ask why you are so anti-ME2. I've not used it since Sky. Okay, excellent. I'm happy to answer the question. So, the problem I have with AE2, traditionally, is not so much the functionality of it, but the way that it's built, the amount of resources and time it takes to put those resources together in order to be able to store large amounts of items. With making of all of the presses and all of the circuits and combining them all, it's just overly redundant for redundance sake. There's no need for it to take that long and require that much stuff. When there are multiple systems out there that do the same thing and still require some effort, but require drastically less time to put together, less resources, and yet offer the same, if not better, functionality. Refined storage probably being the best example of that. On top of that, AE is a power hog, whereas something like a refined storage is not that bad. You go back to Sky Factory 3, where we had simple storage. I could do everything pretty much. I could store more items than you would store in an AE in 10 minutes than you would in an AE in 5 hours. Just with basic materials and little to no power. So AE as a thing is fine. It's just that there's 1,000 things better. And so it's always irritating when the only, what I call top tier storage system, is the one that I continue to be the longest and most boring. And that's probably the biggest hit. It's just so boring to make AE. To set it up, to make the circuits, the gold ones, the silver ones, the iron ones, add the redstone, add the silicone, make the silicone. It's so boring that literally my mind goes numb, drool pouring off my face, like I stroked out. I just hate dealing with it. And for some reason, it keeps being put into systems, and it's frustrating. I made the photogenic thingamabobber. Okay, so now we need rice, which is rice. Here we go, rice. Here we go. How do I make rice? in the photomagenic thingamabobber. So I need water and looks like some type of fertilizer. Tree fertilizer, compost, bone meal. Excellent. That's the easy one. We'll make bone meal. Bone meal. I don't have any bone meal. Oh, it's because it says rice up there for some reason. Bone meal. I have 227. Wondrous. Makes sense to me. It takes advantage of importing interfaces. It's amazing. A2 is the best storage system for most people. Surprisingly, not so much. It's so commonly complained about on everything from subreddits to other forums to the comment section of so many people's, so many different videos that I watch and stuff, tutorials. It's a very common complaint. Just like Create. A lot of people just hate Create, and yet it's being forced into everything nowadays. I think I said I needed water, right? And I'm not saying those things shouldn't be in a mod pack. Not at all. For the people who want to have them 100%, they should be there. They just shouldn't be the only option, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's why, that's again one of the great things I loved about Sky Factory 4. There were several good storage systems in there, and you could pick the one you liked. And some people wanted to use AE and could. Some people wanted to use simple storage and could. If you want refined storage, you can. Let's just have some options. I hate railroading into the thing. Okay, so we've got that. I got the bone meal, the seeds. I think that's everything. That. Yes. You know, I probably, hang on a second. I'm going to put those. I bet I could just plant them and they'd grow normally too. It didn't even list that as an option, but I bet I could have just planted them and bone mealed them and that would have worked. But that's fine. What is Create? Create is just a mod. It's a mod that is showing up in a lot of modern packs. I will say it has some very pretty blocks to build with. Like I really, really like Azurine and I really like Cut Viridium. Those are probably my two favorites. But there's some really pretty blocks. That's its only redeemable feature. Is it has some pretty blocks. That's it. Everything else about it's bad. All right, so there's some rice. We has rice. Oh, and I got a seed out of that too. Now I can put the rice in there. And it will cook. Ooh, rice sound effects. We have a bowl of cooked. Does it have to be full? I should look at that. Does it have to be full? I feel like it needs to be full. Where mine is only... Can I put it back in there? I wonder if you can combine them together. I wonder if that's how that works. Oh, I used all my water. Crap, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize it used that much water. Okay. Sploosh. How do you add flight to this premium chest? I can help you. All right, so you need to have this. It's called a tinkering table. And you put the chest in here, and then there'll be a slot for the augment. And then all you got to do is take the chest out, and it will add the augment to it. So you don't have to hit any buttons. As long as the chest is there and the augment's in the slot, you just pull the chest out, and it will be attached to it for you. Boop. More aqua. Where's Skywalker without you, bro? Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. There are a lot of good creators out there that fiddle with this stuff, but I do appreciate the sentiment. Thank you. More rice. Why you no working? Oh, I didn't put any water in that either. Boy, I'm just not staying on top of the water today, am I? Can't cook rice without water. That's just science. How are you going to steam your rice if you don't have any steam? Come on, Draven. Get on the ball here, man. Okay, so that's 150. I can't combine those two. Can I combine these two? 300, yes. Yes, I can. Okay. So I feel like that's... I don't know if I need it to be full is the only problem. Boy, that used a lot of water. I'll throw those in there too. Okay, we'll see if we can make it without it. If not, we can always come back and make more rice. So back to Sushi-licious. Now I need a tuna fillet. Cutting board with a tuna. Well, that's easy. I can make a cutting board. Cutting board. And a tuna. Do I have a tuna? I have a tuna. Wondermiss. Everything's coming up, Draven. I'm going to have to make a little kitchen. I'm just setting the stuff here for now. Why is it? Cut it. Oh, let me get an axe out. No. Sword. No. Guess I need a knife of some kind. So it doesn't... I gotta hold shift or something? Maybe this is my way. That just picked it up. That didn't help me. Maybe there's a knife. Maybe I need a knife. Stone knife. I'll make one of those. Can I chop you? Well, that's just breaking it. Let me try shift. No. How do you use a cutting board? Maybe I've got the wrong knife. Let me try a different knife. Try this knife. No, that's not the knife. All right, let's try this knife. Hey, there it was. Okay, so I needed that knife. All right. Okay, so we got rice, meat, whatever that gross stuff is again, seaweed, the most gross. All right. Now I need avocado slices. For that, I will need an avocado. Well, that makes sense. How does one get an avocado? First of all, not a fan of avocados either. Wait a minute. It's not even in the JEI? Did I spell it wrong? AVO. That's why. Draven can't spell. There is no recipe for avocado. Avocado log. Do I need an avocado log? Avocado leaves? Avocado sapling. There's a tree. Okay. Okay. That I can do. I can do that. I can do trees. We can do trees all day long. Let me put away that knife and that knife because those are not the right knives. Oh, right. Hang on. Let me fill up my machines so I can keep growing rice in case I need it. What are we doing? We're making a perfect sushi roll for the achievement of making a perfect sushi roll. So right now I'm working on getting an avocado. That is all the water you can hold. Here, you can have some. Okay, so I needed to go to this guy. I need an avocado sapling. That's not it. Guys, I have a problem. The refresh button is gone. Looks like they took out the refresh. Am I clicking on the composter? No. They've taken out the refresh button. Well, damn it. That was there yesterday. It was at that moment Draven grew frustrated. Here, give me a jungle sapling. Give me another jungle sapling. How does he level up? Give me one of these. Restock up to 2 times per day. Goes after trading. Well, I've traded with him 2 or 3 times, and it was there until I did the update. Well, here's the thing. He's at novice. Why is he not going any higher? It won't even let me trade from him anymore. He is now an apprentice. Avocado. Excellent. That worked out perfectly fine then. I'll take 4 of them. So I guess I just have to sleep in between it. Okay. As long as it works. You know, I'm just going to grab some of that, grab a little of that bone meal. Hello, avocados. Okay. That seemed to have worked. Let me put the rest of these bony meals back in here. Boy, they go through rice water real quick. Keep on cooking. I don't know what else I'd need rice for, so I might as well keep cooking. I'm going to leave this in there and see if that goes up. It did. Okay. So that's what I needed to do, but I can only put in one group at a time. Okay. So, oh, I just picked one off. Well, that was easy. Wondermiss. Cool. That was not too bad at all. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I lucked out. Had I not gotten the avocado quickly, the frustration levels would have risen quickly, I should say. You. Chop, 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 chop. How many of these can I get? Several. What is the huge platform for? That guy. Okay, so this reactor is 5 by 5 by 10 or 11. 10 or 11 at this point. There is an achievement in the book to, oops, missed it. Make a maximum size reactor 128 by 128 by 192 or 6 or whatever it is. 192. So that's how big this is. So we're going to build the ginormous reactor. It's under the section called, AKA nobody's crazy enough to actually do this. Yeah. So I happen to be just crazy enough to do that. But that is all going to be a reactor that's going to go way up. Now, I did, to be fair, take 200 blocks and build up to make sure I didn't hit build height in case I need to build it lower. I could go well above 200. So there's plenty of room to go 192 up. That is all going to be a reactor, which will also get us the achievement for 100,000 energy per tick. Probably drastically more. But, you know, that's what's going to happen. Because I'm a fool. All right, so we got avocados. Now I need cucumber slices. Well, then that looks inappropriate. How do I get a cucumber? Yeah, I should get in here in case I have one. Cucumber. Go. Okay, I didn't have one. I hoped. I was hoping I'd have one. How does one get a cucumber? Cucumber seeds. I just make them. That's great. Convenience. Let me grab my hoe. My hoe's not in there. My hoe's in here. Where's my hoe at? Gonna get a haircut this weekend. Might trim the beard up some. You guys don't care. I'm just telling you because who else am I gonna tell, right? Yeah, I haven't had a haircut since like September. I've been putting it off. But I'm gonna go get one. Because, you know, it's getting shaggy. Oh, it would have went in here. There it is. Inappropriate long green phallic object. Yay! All right. So I need cucumber slices. Now it said I could just put that in there with a knife. So that makes life easier. I don't have to. Cool. Hopefully, I don't have to have them all mushed together. Of course, I could merge these two. That's fine. So that's all the things. And that. Oh, I need some tobacco. How do you. Or is that what it's making? No, tobacco. How do you make a tobacco? 450, I think. I believe so, yes. I don't know how to make this. That turns into that. That doesn't help me. I can compost it. That's not what I want to know. I need to know how to make it. Oh, I guess I could actually search the recipe, couldn't I? Tobacco. There we go. Still no recipe. It drops from fish? Oh. Wondermiss! Look at you guys. I love you guys. You guys are the greatest. Oh, I only needed 2 to have a full one. Okay. Sweet deal. Okay, so to make this disgusting monstrosity, I have to put it in this order. I guess I should put it here. So it's cucumber slices, then it was avocados, then it was meat, then it was rice, then it was this thing with that in the bottom. Get that stuff out of the way. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so we're going to put that. I guess that. Oh, no, you make it on a roller. You don't make it in the culinary station. Oh, crap. Okay, well, lesson learned there. All right, so then I need a roller. Okay, let's make that then. Draven's going to keep rolling. I don't have bamboo. Oh, now I do. Convenience. Rolling. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's the different. Oh, sushis. I'm making these. Okay. So avocados, that went down there. No, that didn't. That went up there. That went down there. Meat was in the middle. Green stuff there. That was there. Am I missing a step? What is, almost hollow. Oh, so it does have to be, maybe it has to be all at 100% for me to get it at full. I see. Okay. So we got some work to make. We got to be perfect. Not gonna lie. Let me pull up Tobiko again. Tobiko. And we'll put that one and that one together. That's too full. Can I put that one and that one together? That one's too full. That one and that one. Why you gotta be like this? 88. Does it have to be the exact number? Oh, that's horrible. How do you... So, fish dropped that, we said? Huh. You need to adjust the amount in the roller. I don't know what that means. Adjust amount of what? Oh, like that. Oh. Hang on, where's my Tobiko? So what do I need, like max it out, I guess? Like all the way up there? I don't know if, I'm not sure some of these are going to be high enough. Let me see if I can merge some of these together here. Let me put that together. Put that one in. No, just 2. Okay. Boy, it really wants to be a dick about that, doesn't it? I should probably get more tunas. Because that I can do. Tunas, and my axe. And my axe! Boy, I'm getting a lot of fish out of one fish. Oh, I put a whole stack on there, didn't I? I put a whole stack on there. Draven just realized this mistake. Get off of the... Get off! Sorry you all had to see that. Here, have some more rice. I may need more of you. Keep on going. Need a roller. Need to adjust the amount. It varies. Do you have a guide for fusion crafting? For Draconic? No, I've never done Draconic tutorials before. Well, let me before I say that, I don't think I've ever done any, but Draconic might have been in Sky Factory 3. Let me just make sure I didn't. It's Sky Factory 3 was so long ago that I don't remember. Well, aren't I a filthy liar? Okay. One moment. That is a Sky Factory 3 tutorial, Introduction to Draconic Evolution Fusion Crafting. So that's the only one I ever did. I'm going to do an updated one. It wasn't in Sky Factory 4, which is why I don't have a different one. But I will be doing a more modern one. So some of that might have changed a little bit, but that should give you a rough idea. I know that how to make a reactor is my next one. That's the one I'm going to make tomorrow. So how to, just the basic 5x5x5, so people know just how to get a basic one up and going. So because that's one of the ones I've been getting asked about a lot. So that's the ones I got out today. I put out one for nether painting and end painting because I've been getting a lot of questions and requests for that one. I knocked those out on my lunch break today. I'll have fusion crafting during my lunch break tomorrow. A lot of lunch break working is what I'm telling you. Okay, so I got meat. Can I combine some meats here? That's a meat. Can I put that meat together? That's a full meat right there. I like the way that looks. Let's swap that out because that's a full meat. We'll pull that rice out. Why you no cook? Oh no, I ran out of water again. Damn it. Defeated by rice. Follow along the reactor. Yeah. For those people watching the stream, it's probably pretty easy, but not everybody does. We'll wait for it to finish this last one. I'll combine these two and see what we get out of it here. No, I don't know why I did that. Why did that happen? Burger time. This is fitting. I'm cooking today, so I have cooking themed things on my cranium. All right. And I guess I'll put that up too. Hopefully that's how that worked. How come it's not making one? Probably because these aren't full. I think I was right. I think they have to be full to be at the top level, and the top level is probably where it's got to be perfect. I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling that's what it is. So we have to figure out a way to get all those things to full. Interesting. Get more rice going. Well, that's filling up. We'll get some more in here. Are gas cows scary as I'm about to fight one? I've never seen one, but I'm going to assume that they are. I think it's safe to assume that they are. That seems reasonable to me. Have you cooked any more cucumbers? You've not. Okay. Why'd you have to go and make things? Oh, I already had some on me. Crap. I forgot. I thought I threw those away. I do. Okay. Wrong box. Cucumber. That was this one. Cucumber. Boy, it just does not want to make one big one, does it? Okay. Let's combine some of these. Okay. Oh, well, there's a full one. Sweet. Put those away. So that's a full one of these. And it didn't need to be full. Well, it's not letting me make it. So, like, I'm left clicking to make one. I don't know if I need these sauce things. Like, it's not part of the recipe. So I don't know. I mean, I've made one, but I need one that comes out that says perfect. So if it doesn't say perfect, it doesn't count. I need to get more tobacco, and I don't know the best way to do that. Tuna will now spawn. Hopefully we'll find some lying around here. I need more nori sheets, you say. Crap. Okay. That I can do. So that was seaweed, right? No. What's seaweed made out of? Crap, I forget. This, kelp. Which is probably the official name for seaweed. The correct name. that I'm not smart enough to know how to use. So here we go. Make some more of that. I feel like gas cows will be scary. I feel like they will give me nightmares. What are we doing? 5 more? All right, that's 1 ingot. I'll take it. Today's all cooking, man. I do want to start making some blocks to start on that reactor today. That's my goal. You can use the furnace? It didn't tell me that. You can! Damn it anyway. That's way easier. Thank you. I appreciate that. Time is nearly over. Wonderful. Alright, so let's go over here. Put that guy in there. Oh, wrong thing. You have discovered a new perfect weight. Where did the sushi go? Oh, there it is. Overflowing. That's not perfect, though. Wait. So I need to lower tuna, avocado, cucumber. Oh, wow. This is a whole thing, isn't it? So I need less nori sheets than I had in there. I have the perfect amount of rice, but now I don't know how much rice it was. Because it used some. Well, that's going to be a whole thing. How many nori sheets did I use that time? 4? So I need less than 4. I need to take it down 1. What did I do on the stream last night? Made No, I would never say that, Terry. I would say made disgusting sushi. I mean, you know, if I'm going to say it, I'm going to say it right. Okay, so that was the wrong amount, so that has to come down a notch. But it won't let me bring it down. And then the other thing has disappeared. How do I get it back down? Oh, right click. Okay, that makes more sense. So rice I wanted full. Rice I wanted full. Nori sheets. See, there's like a bright red and there's a dark red. But I don't know how much to use. So it's a lot of trial and error. This could take forever. So I dropped it by like, you know, when I look at this, is like the tuna fillet where it says bright red. Does that mean I have way too much tuna? Or do I just have like a little bit too much tuna? What went in the first one? Cucumber slices. So tuna fillet, I believe there's too much tuna. So I'll bring it down 2 notches. And I'll bring this one down 1 notch, 1 notch, 1 notch. Because they're red. And then Tobiko is right on orange, which made me feel like I had the right amount of Tobiko. So now it says nori sheets need to go bright red. Cooked rice and Tobiko. Tuna fillet needs to go back up. I only took it down. Okay, so I did take it down 2. So that needs to go up 1. This was attempt number 2. Attempt number 1, attempt number 2. I wish I knew what the difference between bright red and dark red was. It doesn't say. I guess bright red means I'm getting closer. So tuna had to go up. Nori has to go down 1 more. Tuna fillet I already took up. Avocado slices has to go down 1 more. cucumber slices had to go down one more. But I don't have enough seaweed. Don't have enough seaweed, so I need more kelp. Oh, I have a lot now. Let's throw that in the wrong one. Throw that in there. Go ahead and get some rice cooking, just in case. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about where I'm at. I'm going to switch that out for the full one, though. And I'm going to eat some of that. All right, try it again. You discovered a new perfect weight. All of them, baby. Booyah! There's definitely going to be a tutorial on this one. On how to use the roller and its degrees. Okay, so orange is perfect. Bright red means you're one notch away. Dark red means you're more than one notch away. Or the other way around. I'll have to fiddle with it again. Okay, cool. Well, the good news is we got the achievement. Create a perfect sushi roll. Now, create a culinary construct sandwich full of different types of perfect sushi. Okay, we're gonna work on that later. Let me put the perfect one I have in here. So I'm making a culinary sandwich of perfect ones. I need 5. So I will make a bunch of resources for different sushis, and then tomorrow we'll make the sandwich. That sounds reasonable to me. So I will get the stuff. I won't make the sandwiches because I don't want you guys to think I'm cheating and I just pulled them out of Creative. But I'll make a whole bunch of like whatever the stuff. I'll find 5 of the different sushis and I'll gather all the seeds and stuff. Just because that took like an hour to make a sushi roll. I don't want to do that. I got 45 minutes left and we have some reactor work to do. So here's what I'm thinking. Because it's dangerous, but I'm going to do it anyways, that whole thinking. I'm going to make 2 reactor taps, a terminal, and 2 access ports. Let's make those first. We'll get started here. Bigger reactors. Where's the terminal? Reactor terminal. Habit. Excellent. And then I said 2 power taps, right? I said that, I believe. That sounds like something I'd say. I'm going to need some more of these. I've been making a bunch of graphite today, cooking all the coal. I've been running RGB dye through, getting coal and iron and stuff, and that's where I've been cooking all that. So there's those, and then I said 2 reactor, whatever it is. Okay. That's technically all I need to get started besides a bajillion of these things. And when it comes to the stuff that goes in the middle, not even going to worry about it. I got to build a giant reactor first, where it's going to build the outside. Round the outside. Round the outside. So everything else is just going to go into these. And that's all I can make with the uranium I had. So we're going to get started. So here's how this is going to work. All right. As I mentioned, there's 6 blocks in. So first of all, we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's it. So it's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. It's like, oh, fish are spawning. Fish are spawning all over the place. Didn't even think about that. I forgot I turned the fish on. I'm not getting any. Okay, that's funny stuff. We'll worry about fish in a minute. So that should give us enough room. We have to go 128. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I hit this. Okay. Damn it. I thought the game lagged. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40 for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, for 6, for 7, for 8, for 9, 50 for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 72, 3, 4, 5, 9, 80, 1, 2, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 27, 28. So that, we'll do that. Now we have to do it again going the other way. Now, the only problem with the 128 by 128 means it can't be, this is an odd, amount of blocks, and it's going to be an even block thing. So it's not going to be perfect, unfortunately, but it is what it's going to be. So basically I need to put 64, I don't have to count this time though. I got to put 64 blocks on one side and 65 on the other because I've already got one down. So this is a stack of 64. So I'm just going to keep going this way till I run out. And then I don't have enough to do the other side. I'm going to wait. Hang on, I'm going to steal some uranium. I just filled this thing up again. That'll let us make a few more. Reactor blocks. Okay, that worked. Give me a bunch. I don't know how that worked, but okay. So on this side, I need to make 63. That one. And that is going to be our reactor. All right. So right off the bat, we're going to go ahead and put our controller in the middle. Boop. Yay. Then I'm going to take reactor ports and put them here and here. And then power taps, which we can always add more of these. Now, there is a chance that I might use some reactor glass when building this. Oops, that's not right. But I figured that, we can start with, I can always move these things around as needed. But basically, the only downside, well, one of the many downsides, is I'm going to have to break these lights and then move them up one every time I get to one. But I have to build these. So let's see if that whole building wand thing you guys like will work on this stuff. Because I don't know if it does. I don't know if it's compatible. We will see. It appears that it is. That's how many I had. I have a feeling this might take more than a day. Oh my God, I'm going to need so many resources. Okay. Oh, I got a hat bag. Let's open that up. Stop. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. What is that? A scouter. Okay, we've seen that. All right, so, did you ever find out why your trader turned into a witch? 5 of mine did. I was told it happened because they were hit by lightning. So you might want to put a roof on them. Would be my recommendation if you keep having that happen. Delicious. So, let's take a look at this, right? So first off, I need coal. Coal is black dye. So that's easy enough. Grab my notepad. So I'm going to need black dye. Then I'm going to need iron. This is for the shell pieces. That's light gray dye. And then I'm going to need uranium, which I've already got here, which is green and dark gray. And I'd want 3 to 1 on that. So that's just out of the gate. If I was to set up cloches specifically for the production of this, I would need 6 to be able to make 1 of everything. Is my thought there. 6 to be able to make 1 of dedicated purely for this, on top of the fact that I would very likely need to get some Supremium farmland as well, for if I want to automate it with cloches. And while I understand there are farms, I really don't want huge, massive farms all over the place. Lag being part of that issue. I just don't want 1 million farms running all over the place. So cloches do make it easier in that regard. The power cost is going to be heavy. I would technically probably need to run another 4 cloches to double my uranium, just so I can keep up with the power requirements. Now, 6 cloches don't use that much power. That would be fine. That could work. This is where normally I would like to have a compact machine. So that way I could just, you know what I mean? Put a whole bunch of things in a compact machine. Put a whole bunch of farms in compact machines, I wouldn't have to worry about it. But that is not an option. So yeah, I think that's what we're looking at this point. I'm going to need 6 more cloches. Which means moving some things around here, which isn't that bad. I can put another set of cloches technically right on the back side of this. That would be easy to fit in there. There's, well, I'd have to knock the fence out in order to put chests down. Well, maybe not. The chest would technically sit on top of this. I can make that work, because I can get rid of these torches. Because I got the flare lanterns now. I didn't realize I got... Ah, fish! That's one option, or I could just move these machines out of the way to somewhere else, which is also doable. This was irritating to mess with, though, but I've got a fair amount. I got 12 buckets of pink slime, 27 latex. That would probably last me for anything I'm going to need. I'm going to really quickly turn off the fish spawn. So I feel like that's what I would like to do. We're going to have to rearrange some things. I need some more cloches up and running. So let's take a look at closeness. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. Boo. Okay, so I need to make these. Well, I just need to make a stack of them at least. Make another stack. Yeah, we'll make... Okay, that's all my iron. Great. Burned through all my iron already. Not good. Get those going. I probably didn't need anywhere near that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is how many I was looking to make. I won't have enough. Oh, God, I had enough. Sweet deal. Sweet deal. We're going to take down this other stuff. 1, 2, 3. We'll have to see what I'm going to do with that. And what is that over there? That's a filter. Not going to need that. That or that. Not going to need that. Go grab a wood block. This is the type of stuff a lot of times I do off camera, but today you're going to get to see a little bit of it. Put that away, and all of that away. And we can pull it out as needed. Beauty! Fits perfectly. All right, so they've all got water. They've all got power. So I need 6 blocks of Supremium farmland. Do I have the Supremium needed to do what we're looking to do? I do! Wondermus! Do I have the farmland? I do! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that worked out real well for me. Go ahead and get that in there. All right, Noodle. Have yourself a good one. Enjoy your evening. Oh, it was my pleasure. Happy I could help. Have yourself a good one. If I don't see you before it, enjoy your weekend. Okay, so we've got that. I'll need the seeds, but first I have to get chests on there. Let's do this. Log. I said I'm going to do a black. Chest. I'm going to need a light gray. Gonna need a dark gray. And then I said I'm gonna need 3 green. That will let me know which one's in which. Okay. Now I need the actual dye seeds. I will need some of these, and I will need the colors we just talked about. So I said I was going to need 3 dark green. I was going to need a black. I was going to need a light gray, and I was going to need a dark gray. 6. Okay. We'll come back to you. Hold on. So we'll do that one, that one, that one. Gray, break. Light gray, break. Black, break. And I'm about to break everything you say. Okay, that should give me the 6 I need. It did. Wonderful. Oh, wait. Whoop. Go ahead and put that back down. We might need more for the sushi tomorrow, right? Don't need that, that, or that. Need these. Okay. So we're going to get these going. Then I have to pipe them into these things. So that's another step I have to do. So dark green first. Okay. Dark green, dark green, dark green. That's going to be gray, light gray, black. Swoop. I'm going to need some item cables. I don't have enough. So I'll have to make some item cables, which will probably be, I have to make bricks. Brick, 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 brick. I have 6. Oh, sweet, I have enough. Item cable, where are you at? There it is. Item cable. What was I missing? Copper nugs. Okay. Item cable. There we go. When did Skype? January the 1st. It's been out for about half a month now. All right, there we go. That should, in theory, pull all of that and plop it into the same chest where everything else was going, which will automatically get taken care of, combined, and put into my system. At which point I need to start actually doing some stuff with it, right? Like, where's my black dye? It's not even in here, is it? Oh, must be in a different chest. So black dye is 6,000. I have the least of it because I've been making coal all day and turning it into graphite. I've still got a fair amount of graphite. It's really iron that I need right now. So we'll make some stacks of iron. 1, 2, 3. The other downside is, of course, I'm using coal to cook this stuff as well. Have we found any type of electronic smelter in this pack yet? I have forgotten to look, to be honest with you. Has anybody found any type of electric smelting system that will not require me to use burnables? Is your glass chest full? Glass? Oh, glass chest? So it's not making glass anymore. It was before. I told all the glass out of it. Right now I was making bricks because I was building the Britannia area. But I'm glad you mentioned that. Clean that out. Why is that going in there? Oh, no. No. Stop that. That was a boo-boo. Boo-boos happen. There we go. Now they'll go to the right spot. I'm glad you mentioned that, so I stopped that from happening. But yes, I was making bricks because I like to build with bricks. So I was going to build up a little stockpile of those. Is there one in industrial? That's a good question. Whoops. Industrial. Let's see what we got. Poop machines. Sewage, plant fertilizer. Product, wither builder. Black hole units. Black hole units and black hole tanks. I feel like that's a mod that the changes are not as good as the original. They just made it harder without any actual benefit. Mechanical dirt. That's hilarious. What is mechanical dirt? Can you grow on that? Doesn't give me liquid meat. I'm almost tempted to make one of those. Diamonds or spore, material stonework, marine fisher. Laser drill. I should get a laser drill. They use so much power though. Fluid sieving. Pitiful generator. Pity the fool. Don't know what that does. I think that's a generator. That makes power though. Bioreactor, biofuel. Dirk. Culinary. Potion. These are all mycelial. Ender. Explosive. Frosty. Halitosis. Wow. All sorts of weird stuff in here. Death. No, I'm not seeing any type of furnace in here. With mechanical dirt spawns hostile mobs. Oh, well, that's not what I'm looking for. But thank you. I'm glad you could tell me that. What happens if you eat yellow snow? It's in the game. I have no idea. There's yellow snow in the game? Oh, it's doing that thing where it's not letting me type. There's lag. Bear with me a moment. Redstone furnace? Why will it not let me type? Okay. I guess, you know, I could have just put in furnace. Because Supremium furnace, but that uses fuel. Redstone furnace. Is it fast, though, as well? That's another question. But that could still be incredibly useful for me. Let's make one and see how it works. I need bricks. Oh, I just used all my bricks. Brick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that used up all my bricks. That's not a good sign. Another one of these. Oh, God, I always need these things. Machine. And then copper. And then one of those guys. I have to redo my electronic area. See how fast it runs. We'll go ahead. Here we go. We'll make a stack of this. Because I have to hook it up to automatically unload and those type of things. It's pretty quick. That is pretty quick. That's not bad at all. It's not a power sink, but... Later, Death Killer. Have a good night, boss. You can get integral upgrades for the furnace. This furnace or the one I was using? I'll be honest, I don't use thermal very much, so my knowledge on thermal is minimal. Let's pull up thermal and see if anything looks like an upgrade. Flux duct. Hopefully these things work with cyclic. Okay, these look like things. Expanded RF coil. I guess it would help if I knew what that did. Tank item filter. The process speed but reduces power efficiency. Increases RF efficiency but reduces speed. So putting both in negates each other. Great. So I could put a speed thing in. Yeah, it looks like that. If I put the speed one, it's just going to use more power. Interesting. Make a component and flux linkage. Is that the upgrade? Oh, yeah, flux linkage. That's what I'm looking at. Okay. Flux linkage amplifier. Okay. Flux. Here, let me get rid of that sushi and that. No, why do you have to do these things to me? It was... Now I've lost it. Flux linkage. There it is. What do I have? None of it. Excellent. What? Oh, this is frustrating. That whole... I'm still getting really frustrated by the whole... It goes backwards to whatever. I've never looked up... Oh, I guess it's AA is what it's looking at. Still, it's stupid. 92 of these. Okay. Oh, wow, that just went right in there. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. So that makes it go faster. It's pretty quick. I think that would be beneficial. Okay. So now we have to really test it, though. I thought I made some flux points already, but I guess I didn't. Flux point. Why? Oh, because I'm missing a component. So here's my plot. Still got its augment? It does. Okay. All right, let's see if this works. Damn it. Okay. Well, I was hoping... See, these things auto-unload into these. I don't have to use any cables. They just automatically unload into the chests. So Force Furnace will automatically eject, which is convenient. I can just throw stuff in there. It makes these very easy to automate. So this goes in, this goes this, and the old one that was here would go directly into the controller. I can still manually unload them because I'm going to manually load them anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I'll be honest with you, that's fast enough for me. I don't really need it. I wasn't really doing it to be fast. I was doing it to save the fuel. So that will work for me. Since I can, we just need to make 2 more of those. Where'd that redstone furnace go? Okay, I'm just going to look up furnace. Furnace. Where was it? There it is. Let's hang on to that. So I want 2 more of these. So, aha! You did the backwards thing again that I hate. 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 2 of those. Ah, poo. I'm about to break. I don't think I have any clay left either, to be honest with you. Oh, I do. Okay, sweet. Well, now I need you to switch and make me clay. So, bear with me. I'm doing 100 things at once here. Fence. I'm not going to use those anymore. That's going to go there. Let's grab Energy cables. Can eject as well, okay. Well, it'd be nice if it said which one did which. Well, none of them are auto-ejecting. Do I have to click one of these buttons? What's this? Auto input, auto output. I guess that. Oh, there we go. Okay, excellent. Okay, so if that's the case then. Get out of the way, stupid dragon! God, that thing's irritating. I mean, I'm glad it works, but boy, I wish you could do that without having it there. So this would be the same thing. How do I have that one set? With a red square thing. Red square thing. Maybe I'm just gonna slap that one up there. And then, is that ejecting bricks now? It is. So we go back to this, go back to this. Two of those. One of these. And that would be, oh, wrong one. Wrong one again. Where's it at? Here we go. That red square. And I know that, like, I can make the augments. I'll make the augments later, right? Again, I'm not as worried about speed as I am. I just wanted it to be without me having to use coal to cook coal. Does that make sense? I'm not as worried about the speed because I'm going to cook stuff faster than I'm getting the resources to use it. So that's fine still. All right, good stuff. So that takes care of me having to use coal to cook coal. I like that. That makes life easier. So I'm going to need to make iron. Actually, iron was my priority, if I remember correctly. I need to be making that more than I need to be making this, but they're in there. I'll let them run. How are we looking? Not doing too bad. Lots of power. Cloches should be working okay. Make sure nothing's clogged up in here. Those look good, so that should help with those. So I'll work tomorrow on building just basically iron and graphite and uranium. Do you want me to keep building this off camera? Or do you want me to just build up the resources and build it with you guys here on camera? Because I'm going to use the wand thing, so, I mean, and to be honest, it's not like it's going to be a solid block. I'm going to do the floor, then I got to do the walls, then I got to do a roof. Then we'll worry about the actual middle part that's actually fuel. To be honest with you, now that I think about it, why is that not working? Or did I just lose it all when I broke the chest like an idiot? I don't know. That's not working. Why did it make cracked stuff? Oh, because it had nowhere to go. It got clogged. Okay, that's easy. Want to see your pain? Okay, well, that's what I'm here for, Terry. I'm glad I could be a source of your joy. I will do that on camera then. And then I'm going to need this guy again. I'm going to do one more cloche because I also need diamond. And it's actually diamond is, I think, 2 different colors, if I remember correctly. It's blue and cyan. But I've got cyan. I just need more blue. So I'm going to do one more cloche for blue because I'm going to need that for a coolant later. I'd forgotten about that. So I'm going to need Might as well, even though I'm not messing with that part right now, might as well get the diamonds building up. You know what I mean? So we'll get a blue. Blue chest. I'm gonna need farmland. We need some premium. There's that. Let's get that going. On camera it is. Okay, so I won't do any of that tomorrow then. I'll wait till you guys are here to witness my pain because you enjoy it. Because you are all evil, but I love you for it. Oh, you know, I haven't said it yet today, and I probably should. Thank you all for coming. If you don't mind and you're having a slightly good time, it'd be super cool if you'd consider clicking the old like button. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe so you can see all my videos and tutorials as they come out, which would be cool. Now I need a blue dye. Whoops. And I need a seed. Seed. There's one. Sorry, you're in my way. My blue seed, and I'll plant that again. Oh, it's like, where's the cloche go? But I remember that one doesn't have a cloche. Alright, so there's some additional blue dye. That'll help build up for diamonds for coolant when we get there. Because I'm going to need, even if I make it the same size inside as I have now, it's still going to be 192 blocks tall. You get rid of the bottom and the top layer. That's 190 diamonds in 4 stacks. And those are all blocks. So we're looking at close to 800 blocks of diamond. Times 9, you're looking at 7,200 diamonds I have to have. Wow, look at that. That's probably the best math I've ever done on this channel. And that's if I only do it a little X like that, which I have a feeling I'm going to make it bigger. I mean, nothing else. It's something that size. I could have multiple of this setup. You know what I mean? I have multiples of them lining up in there like that. I'm sure there are probably best ways to get the most amount of power and so on and so forth. My goal is just to complete the thing and to get it making more than 100,000, which it should, even with just the simple little 3x3X I've got going on top. Even with that, it should be enough to get me 100,000 per tick, which is the highest achievement, I believe, for energy creation in here. So, yes. I don't have a data model self-aware yet. I need to get one to self-aware, just so that way we can say we have the achievement. Which one am I closest to? Let's see. Basic, advanced, 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 advanced. Advanced 239 of 300. I think that's probably the closest I've got is my wither. Guess we'll throw a little bit more of those in there. Oh yeah, I forgot the Guardian data model. I got the Guardian data model running today, which gives us some things. I can get shrimp. You know what? I'm going to get some of that shrimp, to be honest with you. Because I may need that for that sushi rolls tomorrow. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm going to make some prismarine. We needed prismarine for something. I don't remember what it was, but we were doing all that to get a hold of some prismarine. And I guess I'll get some of this. Some of this. This is the most amount of options I've had from a data model so far. And we'll get ourselves some hot cod. The polypipe RG dye into a printer. Tried using a hopper and cyclic item cables and nothing. These are going in the top. That's correct. It has to go in the top. So, like I have my blender in top. So that way when I make RGB dye by combining dye, it just auto goes into the bottom. But yes, you could do it without that. Heart of the Sea for warpstone. Heart of the Sea, was that it? Okay. I believe you. I'm glad you mentioned it because I'd forgotten. We have 10 minutes. Let's see what we can do with it now that we got some prismarines. Heart of the Sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. Well, look at all the Sweetheart kitchen sink. I gotta have that. Okay, so obviously there's some things that need to happen tomorrow. Heart cake. I'm gonna do. There's some deco crafting stuff in here that I'm gonna want to build some cool decorative things. That's usually what I do when I get near the end of the pack. Start building houses and kitchens. I'm gonna build a kitchen much sooner, just because I made all that kitchen stuff yesterday. Let's look at Sweetheart kitchen table. Who doesn't want that? All right, where's Heart of the Sea? I don't even see it. Is that it? It looks like a Pokeball. Are you sure that's it? Because we definitely weren't doing this. It doesn't look like there's another way to get it. Let's look at this. Prismarine. I thought I wanted it for a machine. Where's Prismarine? There it is. What did I want it for? Let's see what options we got here. Whoops. What in the world just happened? See, it did it again. All I did was click on it. Damn it. You. God damn it. No, I did not see a walrus. I believe we checked that earlier. Okay, try that again. Uses for Prismarine. So we got more Prismarine stuff. It was this thing. A dimensional shard. I needed a dimensional shard for something, I think. What is a dimensional shard used for? Dimensional block, dimlets. I don't recognize any of that stuff. I see for making a warp stone, but that's just it though. The Guardians doesn't help me get that. Warp stone, is it one word? I don't even see warp stone now. Sure it's called warp stone? Where's warp stone? It was to get Heart of the Sea for a warp stone. Forest. Not occultism. I think it's early on. It's a Wayback Stone. Is that it? A Wayback Stone is what I'm looking for. Wayback Stone. Needs a Heart of the Sea. But the problem is the Guardian doesn't help me in any way. So it couldn't have been that. I needed Prismarine for something, but you can't. Prismarine isn't, there's no recipe for this. So I did want to make one of these, but the Prismarine doesn't help me in any way to get it. So the Prismarine had to be for something else. Let's see. Knowledge holder for the dimlets. Ah, was that it? I remember we did want to make that. Maybe that's what it's from. Knowledge holder. Hey, that's what it's for. There we go. I needed 4 dimensional shards to make this guy. Wonderful. Okay, good deal. I don't know why that's in there. I don't need that anymore. Okay, so I need all the things. Let's make all the things. There's that. And I need 4 of these now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beauty. And 2 of whatever these are. 1, 2. And now I gotta make 2 more of these. 1, 2. Now we have a knowledge holder. Excellent. Does this need power? It does not. That's even better. I wonder, I hope breaking, okay, you know what? This could be a good spot for this. Because I don't have, that would work. All right, so now I gotta find a knowledge and see how that works. Hi, Patches. I got a kitty. Hello, kitty. All right, I got all sorts of these. I got all sorts of commons and uncommons. Let's grab a common stack and see what this does. I don't know how this works. I've never done this. Press shift. Can be used in also to help with creating dimlets. Yeah, but how do you use it? That didn't help me. Open manual. That's not helping either. Open manual doesn't do anything. Why is there an open manual button? Maybe I need to put the other ones in too. How about now? Can I click on the manual now? I don't understand what this is doing. Thick bevel gradient. Nothing's changed. Oh, all it's doing is changing the shape of the button. Did I need a button to change the shape of the other button? That seems a little redundant. And their manual doesn't work. So why? RF Tools Dimensions. What's that book called that I made? The book that tells you how to do everything. There it is. Eccentric Tone. Let's see. That's butt magic. Wasn't it shift click, shift right click? How do I reset it again? There it is. Let's see. Sushi crafting. Oh, there is a sushi book. Ender IO, Apotha something, cyclic, cultism, immersive. Boy, it's hard to read that font. My God, hang on. Let me see if I can look down. That might be easier to read. Nope, still a black font. Oh my God, that's eye bleeding. Industrial, laser IO. That's not the same thing. Little, modular, mystical, Sebastian Lib. What is Sebastian Lib? Checklist, thermal, butt magic. Okay, I gotta see what Sebastian Lib is. Sebastian's mods. Refined cooking, applied cooking. Oh, it's food stuff. Okay. Well, how do you research them? That's what I was trying to figure out to begin with. And I believe somebody said I needed this thing. Restored knowledge items. It is needed by the Dimlet workbench. Adjacent to a Dimlet workbench. Oh, so I can't put it here. Oh, did you just get spit out the back? Oh God, where's all the stuff? I hope it's inside. Oh, it is. It holds it even when it breaks. That's handy. Okay, so now I need a Dimlet workbench. We have 1 minute left in the stream. Dimlet workbench. I need two. Oh, that's not what I meant to click on. I need 2 of these. 1 more of these, because I always need 1 of those. Oh, I didn't make that. 1, 2. Dimlet workbench. Well, at least these didn't need power. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I'm just going to set them right here for now. I'll find a space tomorrow. Okay, so let's grab some common ones. Do they go in here? Okay. Well, they're there. Still no manual that works. Except I have a button that changes the shape of the buttons. That is so stupid. So do I have to have something up here, maybe? Look at, I've got all this stuff. See if I can put all that in there and see if that helps me in any way. Nope. None of those are going in. There, nope. None of these match the picture at the top. You know what I mean? None of these are... Oh, wait. Purple water. Pillager outpost. Okay. So this works like that, that scrolls where you created dimensions. Okay. That part I get. The different ones of these you choose. Except they don't go in there for some reason. This reminds me of the one that's in Sky Factory 4, where you gotta have the scrolls to create different type of custom dimensions. Okay. I will do some research on that today. Because, once again, there's absolutely nothing in the game at all that helps me or tells me what to do. So I'll have to figure it out somewhere else. And there's not even a guidebook. Well, maybe there's a custom guidebook. What's this one called again? RF Tools? Maybe it's got a guidebook of its own that's not in the guidebook of all the guidebooks. Which seems odd. Why have a guidebook of all the guidebooks? Technology guide. Looks like we've got one. Okay. All right, there we go. Tomorrow we will fiddle with this thing, I think. All things McGinty. Okay. Our tools, dimensions, that's what we're looking for. Okay, cool. We will look at that tomorrow then. Perfect. Even though we didn't get a whole lot done, I feel like we still got stuff done. We managed to make the perfect sushi roll. We made the infinity wand, which I don't know why I'm carrying my diamond wand. I have an infinity wand now. It's way more epic. I've got all these things that I don't know what to do with, these dimlets. Shut this off now. We got some power. I mean, we got the beginnings of our ginormous reactor going. We got resources for that reactor farming. I'm going to let this run all day tomorrow. We didn't get to start Botania at all today. I'll finish off making the dirt and getting that little area done. And we can also look at some Botania stuff because there's a bunch of Botania achievements. We got, like I said, our perfect sushi roll. We got some kitchen stuff done. We got the new furnaces going. So today was a day of upgrades and preparation and sushi. But tomorrow we will spend some time with this about making dimensions. We'll work on the reactor. We'll dedicate some time to the reactor every day. I don't expect that to be all of our day. Mostly I'm going to be just... I may look at moving these somewhere else to try to set up into possible some type of automation. We will see. We will see. And if so, I just don't know if I'll have time. I'll try. Cool. I'm very happy with all that. But that said, it is time for me to call it a day. Tomorrow is Friday. Thank goodness. Finally off work. Ready for this. A 3-day weekend, too. I like some of that. So I will be streaming again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern, like normal. And I plan on streaming Saturday and Sunday and Monday as well. Tuesday and Wednesday might be the 2 days that I take off. I may take off Tuesday, Wednesdays. Wednesdays because I have to work late, and Tuesdays just to have a night to spend with the family. So I think that's probably going to stream 5 days a week for foreseeable future. Unless something comes up where I can stream more or less. We'll play it by ear. But that's my assumption at this point. I think I'm going to be taking Tuesdays and Wednesdays off. But thank you everybody for coming. I appreciate it. And thank you for all the help today. We're getting into the parts now where I'm messing with stuff I never messed with before. So I definitely appreciate the assistance from those of you who are a little more experienced with it. And again, special thank you to everybody who remembers to click a like, whether it's today or 10 years in the future. Clicking like on a video always helps the channel. Subscribe if you haven't. We did break 27,000 subscribers today, which is pretty boss. And I appreciate everybody who's helped and has been a part of the community for the 7 years I've been running at this point. Thank you for no matter how long you've been here. I appreciate it. I think that's going to do it. All right. You folks have a good one. If I don't see you before then, I hope you enjoy your weekend. Party hard, but party safe. And I will see you soon. All right. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day.